Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's been a minute since I made a video. Actually, I filmed a lot. I just haven't edited and uploaded anything. Trying to make tea. I'm still using this electric water kettle because it is so pretty. And I've been adding some blue into my decor. So I obviously love pink. I mean, I'm wearing like several shades of pink today. My living room is all sorts of different shades of pink, but look what I made. The lighting is not very good in here today, but looks like paper mache in real life. It's Mod Podge with napkins. And this was a white vase I already had, and I just wanted to see what it would look like. It's not the best up close, but from a distance, I actually love how it looks. And I use the matching napkins to do this lampshade, which my light bulbs are LED, so they don't get hot. If you use regular light bulbs, I think I don't probably recommend it because of the Mod Podge and the fact that it's paper. But I think it looks cute. Ugh. So now I'm trying to fit a little bit of blue into my decor in general. Okay, I think I need these lights on to get some. Alright. Let's see if that's better. Today is a day I actually have stuff going on. And I still don't really know how to film. My biggest issue in life is that I don't know how to film things, you know, when I actually have stuff going on. But basically, if you hear that noise, it's my air conditioner. It is so hot in Minnesota right now. It's so hot and humid, the humidity. So, I am going to get rid of my van and I'm going to junk it, which I know is not like a popular solution. But here's the thing. I didn't want to junk it, It doesn't run. It's been sitting for 2 years. The mice have gotten in it. I just came to the conclusion I'm not going to do the work I need to in order to sell it. And I don't think it's worth selling. The subfloor has mold on it. Like, the walls and stuff aren't done very well. Like, somebody would need to redo the whole thing even if they bought it. Just, and I would give it away for free, except you can't drive it away. Like, so I'm going to junk it. And they're going to come and pick it up and everything. So today I have to just go get the stuff out of it that I need to take out of it. I also need to get a new title because I can't find the title. I can't find it anywhere. So yeah, anywho, there's that. They're gonna come and pick it up tomorrow. So the tabs on my car expired yesterday, so I figure go to the DMV, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get new tabs, get a new title, because I believe you can get it same day. And then send off the van. I'm finally unemotionally attached to it. I think the reason I'm not attached, here's the thing, if I could go back in time, obviously, knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have got the van because I would love to use it for camping trips. And, you know, if I hadn't put money into the rebuild that I never did, I probably would have paid to get it fixed. But such is life. Everything happens for a reason. I'm very much in my whatever happens era. It gets tough to be like that because sometimes it feels like my whole life is falling apart. And I've been in and out of feeling like that recently. And I'm just trying to stay calm and whatever happens, happens. It's scary because there are some things that like are really life altering, but you know, it's like if it's something you can't control, you can't control it. So, and maybe it's making room for bigger and better things. But I think if I do another rig, it's going to be an RV. I'm pretty set on that. I want an RV bad, but it's not financially realistic right now, and I would have to sell the house and then do an RV, and I'm not trying to live in an RV full time right now, and so it just doesn't make sense. So I think my obsession with wanting an RV made me feel a lot better about getting rid of the van, because I thought I already know what my next move would be. And the other thing I'm doing today, well, I'm going to work out. I was doing really good about staying locked in and working out every day, and for like a few weeks, and then I had something happen that really threw me off track, and I have not been able to get back on track. So I worked out like 2 days ago, not super hard or anything, but just like did something, and I'm going to work out today and do my bicycle as well. And so that's that. And then at 11 o'clock, I have a virtual doctor's appointment with this perimenopause clinic. So I don't know, I'm really torn because I'm so desperate to feel better. I'm in a financial place. If you watch my live stream, I talked about this all in my live stream I did recently, because ever since buying this house, I've been just stretched so thin financially, and I'm trying so hard to pay off my credit cards and save money, and I want to buy businesses and things like that, and there's several different businesses that I want to start that are relatively low startup costs, and I can't do any of them unless I have even the low startup cost, which I don't. So I'm just like continuously frustrated, because I'm like, I love living in a house. I love where I live the most, but I'm in a perpetual state of like, I can't get ahead because I'm paying $2,500 a month in house payment alone, plus bills, plus running my AC. Gonna cost me a lot. Like, you know, it just is what it is. So I'm in just this constant state of like, do I sell my house? Because look, interest rates are not going down. It's all the interest rate. That's what's killing me. I mean, yes, the price of homes are more expensive now, whatever, and but it's the interest rate is what's getting me the most. And you know, at this rate, I'll not be able to pay my house off sooner than the 30 years because I can't get an extra payment in to save my life. So, anywho. So on the flip side, I'm like, I need to work more. I need to make more money. But at the end of the month, like, I have no energy left over after working to put into anything else, which is also just frustrating because, like, this week I have 5 days off. I think this is day 4. I don't know. And I haven't done anything because I'm so tired from working that I just come home and like basically comatose the whole time. And I don't like that. And so I'm desperate to try and feel better. As you know, I haven't gone to the doctor in a long time because I was just like sick of, first of all, I'm racking up so many medical bills and getting no answers in return. So today I'm having an appointment with this perimenopause clinic. I don't know if it is perimenopause, but I have a lot of my symptoms, even like strange symptoms, but like a lot of my symptoms line up with perimenopause. But I feel like this has been going on long enough where at the time, like, I might have been way too young, because if we trace this back to 2022 and I'm 36, that would have put me in my early 30s at the time. And 36 is not like the craziest thing to be going through perimenopause, but I don't think I would have been going through it at 32. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna ask. The thing about menopause is it seems like there's not really a test. You have to test for your hormones like constantly to see if they're fluctuating. So they just put you on HRT and like kind of see what happens. But between the like low energy, low libido, and when I say low libido, you guys, I went from being like normal to 0. Having 0. I mean, that's crazy. So like when I started doing OF, I felt normal and I was having so much fun doing it. And now it's so hard for me to do because I have 0 libido. Like, so that's just not even on my mind anymore. I don't even read if I'm reading a book and there's romance, like I skip over the romance. I know, trust me, I know. So that's crazy. I assumed the low libido was a byproduct of the low fatigue or the extreme fatigue, but now I don't know. Then there's other things that like itchy scalp I've gotten every now and again, and like things with body odor changes and, you know, like just weird things like that that I would not have connected all together that might, those are all symptoms of perimenopause. Obviously my mood, the anger, like the constant state of just anger, like where, like I just get anger. I can't describe it any other way. And it's like pretty constant and I'm just on edge all the time. So yeah, so we'll see. I don't know how perimenopause works. So I had seen that a lot of people who had COVID got pushed into perimenopause early. And so that's kind of, you know, why I'm like, maybe that's something that could have happened to me. But yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna have that appointment. I'm like desperate to feel better. So I don't know, I'm afraid of side effects of HRT if you don't need it. But I just don't know that there's any other way to see if that will fix things. I like want it to be perimenopause so that I can just have an answer and start feeling better. But also it's like, who wants to have perimenopause, you know? And we're back. Okay, so I always do this to myself. I try to film when I'm not wearing like the right top, and there's a lot going on up here, but it's hot and I don't have AC out here. I do have this ceiling fan. I was like, I don't know what that noise is. I do have this ceiling fan. I've never used it. It's probably so dusty. And let me maybe open one of these. I don't know if that's better or worse. Okay. Maybe we'll get some airflow. Okay, so this is my Yesol bike. I did a brand deal with them back when I like kind of first got my house, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like a cheaper competitor of Peloton, if you will. And I don't know, that's a lie. I've tried Peloton before. I don't personally think there's really much of a difference. What I like about this is I actually use the Peloton app because I really like the music and the classes. And you just plug in your phone, and you can do either iPhone or Android. Wait for loading. Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening? But the screen just mirrors. Okay, let me get some height. So yeah, it mirrors what's on your phone. So you can literally watch YouTube videos or Netflix and just do like your own workout. I like following the classes. So this one is a 30-minute 90s hip hop, 30-minute classic ride, 30-minute 90s ride. I'm really into 90s music at the moment. But it'll show you what songs are in here. And that's not really, I'm like Cranberries type of 90s, right? You can also take live classes on the Peloton app. It's nice. I really enjoy the app. It's worth the money to me. You do like strength classes and stuff. Today I just did my own thing because I just got my period today. And like I'm not feeling super hot. Okay, I'm just gonna type in 90s. Actually, should I do a Taylor Swift ride? I like the Midnight's Ride. I've done that one so many times. There's a 45-minute Eras Tour ride. Some of the people who teach the Taylor Swift classes talk so much that I don't love their classes, but yeah, we'll do the Midnight's Ride. I absolutely love this ride. I love this instructor. I sing the whole time.
What's up, Peloton?
I also have some plants I need to plant. Anyway, we won't think of that.
Want to get into your zone? That is the vibe. We're giving midnight rendezvous 5 to wherever you are in 3, 2, 1.
Lose sight of us again.
Taylor Swift is a secret savage.
Places that come with prices. Sometimes you feel like
4, 3, 2. First time out of the cell. Let's go.
I hate my seat moves around so much. I think I'm gonna jump in the lake today on our walk. Alright, I'm actually dying. That was hard. But I'm glad I did it. But again, it's like, for real. I'm slower today. I'm sluggish. I'm a little crampy and like I just don't feel that great. So honestly, having done anything feels like such an accomplishment today. And it's 9:10. I would like to be in the shower before my appointment. So I'm gonna take Belle for a WALK. Don't dare say that out loud. And I think I'm gonna put a swimsuit on under this. There's a lot of people out today. All right, finally showered. Oh my God, I needed that shower so bad. So bad. I needed to wash my hair so bad. I don't have any Dove Intensive Repair hair mask, which is like the best hair product ever. And I just keep forgetting to buy it when I'm at the store, so I have to keep washing my hair without it. But I made this bread yesterday, and it's arguably the best bread that I've made so far. I'm so excited about it. The dough was so wet that I was like, oh, I even told my mom, like, I don't think it's gonna turn out. But I baked it anyway, and it's, I think, the best bread. I'm gonna make some avocado toast. And if you bake bread, you have to have a bread knife. I wanna get one of those bread slicers, but until I get one, we are just hand cutting our bread, but it makes such a difference. My other knives just could not cut bread. This one's a bit softer than the other ones I've had. Like, I mean, the crust isn't so hard. It was just the best bread. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm gonna make some avocado toast with my fresh bread. I am so pale. I'm so pale. My mom's gonna make fun of me today. But I don't dare put a sunless tan on until I go to bed because it's so hot and humid and icky. It will not stay. I think I'm just gonna wear my hair like this, or maybe I'll take it down, but it'll be wet for my appointment. And that's just, you know, how the cookie crumbles today. So we're just going with it. I haven't eaten yet, and it's 10:30, about 10:26. It's weird. I either feel like I'm fine not eating or I'm binging, which could be another symptom. So sometimes it's just hard to tell what things are just normal things to be feeling in life and what things are symptoms of whatever it is I'm going through. All right, here we go. Melt this butter. Anywho, also my blonde hair does not suit my pale skin. It looks really good when I have a tan on, but it does not look very good when I'm pale. I think for fall, I'm gonna go red or like orange. And then I'm probably just gonna go back to my natural hair color after that. Only because, you know, my natural hair color is I love having blonde hair, but even doing it myself, it's still a bit of an upkeep. And, you know, I'm damaging it a bit by dyeing it. Not nearly as much as when I was going to a salon, but part of that I think is my own hair care that I've got going on. Okay. All right. I found this show on Netflix. I think it's new on Netflix. I don't know where it was before, but it has Eric Dane from Grey's Anatomy. It's called The Last Ship. It's about the Navy. Honestly, it made the Navy look really cool. I enjoyed that show. Well, the first 2 seasons. Then one of my favorite characters died, and then I stopped watching. I guess there's 5 seasons, but anyhow. All right. I wish I had pickled onions, but remember last year how I had the most insane fruit fly situation? I've just now, beginning of July, so midsummer, got my first fruit flies, which was my own fault. I wasn't being very good about making sure there was nothing in my sink. But still, it was only a few, and they haven't taken over yet. And so much better than last year. It was like something happened last year where they all came like overnight, and I could never get rid of them. They just never went away, no matter what I did. This year, I was like, okay, let's see if we can just prevent them from coming. Same with ants. The key is prevention, I've realized. Okay, this onion does not feel that great. This candle is like a more autumnal or Christmassy scent, but I like it in the kitchen because it smells like kind of like baked goods. It's not very strong, and it just adds a little something. Ooh, could cut my finger off. Okay, that's probably good. What else I need to have? I have fruit and yogurt I need to eat. Eesh. Maybe I'll make that on the side. Maybe I'll have that after my appointment. These days, I'm just addicted to kimchi. I want to put it on everything. I do put it on everything. All right, let's test out my homemade bread. It is so good, you guys. I am an expert bread maker now. And like, this bread is fairly easy to make once you get your like ingredients correct. It's so good. It is so good. I put sugar in mine though. Just like a tablespoon, but still. All right. Oops, all my tomatoes fell. Perfect way to break my fast. I forgot my light. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so crampy today. finally have clean hair. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to have clean hair. Couldn't spend the time curling it today though. So the thing is my bangs are so short because I've been curling them, and when it's curled it looks amazing. I haven't really been able to wear my hair straight because it looks wild. I'm given like early 2000s emo girls, which, don't get me wrong, in like 2004 I'd kill to cut my own bangs. My mom wouldn't let me, but I'm pretty sure I did anyway at one point. Anywho, I got done with my appointment. It went well. I really like this whole MIDI thing. I love doing the virtual appointment. I literally had an appointment with a doctor. Like I said, they take insurance, which is awesome. They are prescribing me progesterone. So one of the things, I think I mentioned it earlier, but I didn't realize that, like low sex drive. And when I tell you, again, it's 0. It's so low, it's non-existent anymore, which is not normal for me. And I just didn't realize that that was potentially a symptom on its own, and that is from low progesterone. So she prescribed me that, so I'm going to start taking that. We're going to talk again in a month and see if it did anything. She told me it shouldn't have any crazy side effects. And I talked to my mom because I was updating her, and she said that estrogen is the one that has pretty crazy side effects. So that's probably why they didn't prescribe me estrogen without like knowing for sure, which I appreciate. And yeah, I mean, she said that lots of things can throw your hormones out of balance, diet being one of them. I forget, she named a couple of other things, but in my mind, I was thinking diet. I'm not eating a healthy diet at the moment, so I didn't know, if potentially that was it. I'm sorry, my cramps are just like, they don't hurt. They're not painful today. It's more just annoying. It's like an annoying hum of pain today when I have to actually do stuff, and I can't lie around all day like I have the last 3 days. So, yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm curious to see. I'm really, don't get me wrong, who wants to be in perimenopause? I'm desperate to feel better. All I want is to feel better. And if that means taking HRT from now till I die, I'll do it. I will. Because I just want to feel normal. And yeah, so we'll see. I'd like it to be something that I can fix, just very easily, like antibiotic, and I'm healed, but it clearly does not seem like that's my issue. So I had to send her all my test results from the last 2 years. It was 39 screenshots. And she's going to look at all my blood work. It started April 2024. Then I got more blood work done April 2025. And then now it's been almost a year. So it's you can tell I can go probably 6 months without, anything. And then I hit another breaking point. And yeah, this time I went a little more than that, but I need to go to the DMV. And I'm really procrastinating, and honestly, being outside and doing stuff right now feels impossible. But the junk people are coming literally tomorrow. So I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Jeans are you would think if you're bloated and on your period, why are you wearing jeans? It's something, they're hugging me right now. I like the way it feels like they're sucking me in, but I keep feeling nauseous, when I talk too much. So anyway, I'm going to get ready and go to the DMV and then head over to the van. Yay! Belle's on her little, my brother put her on Dragon's chain. She doesn't like it. Alright, so this is what she looks like. can't believe I'm getting rid of her. Now that I'm here, I'm like, is that the right decision? Now that I'm here, I'm like, maybe I should just pay to get it fixed, but no. We are done. Done with the van. Uh-oh, there's a wasp. So is there a wasp nest in there? They love this house, but we put that fake nest in because they just kept showing up. But I don't see them, so... Anyway, so they're coming tomorrow. Everything in it is things that can just be trashed and junked. Oh, here's some more wrenches. I should take these. And that's it. I don't think... Oh, I should probably take my bank statement out of here. So nobody can steal my money. Oh, there's a lot of mice poop. The mice chewed through a lot of stuff. I think all the diesel spilt out of my diesel heater tank, so I don't have to worry about that. Dragon! I'm back home. I'm so tired I could die. But I have to plant some things. My roses are missing. Like... Here's the pot, and it's not even like tipped over, and it's like right there. It's like it's straight up missing. Like I'm sure it just spilt over, but it's strange. Anyway, I have these. I don't know what these are. And then I have purple lilac. I need to plant these, but I don't know where. Because the lilac eventually will get big. This other pink plant, I think I'm just going to put in front of my house. Good morning! It's a new day in my mismatched pajamas. I could not find the top to these pajamas. They might be downstairs. I have to do laundry today. Badly. And you guys, I slept so much. It's 8:30 and I just woke up. I think I went to bed at 10. I don't know what time I fell asleep, but couldn't have been long after that. So I just like can't believe I normally don't sleep this much. Hi, little belly. Hi, little belly. Do I look like a new person? I'm tan. Finally put on a tan before bed. I haven't washed it off yet, so it is quite orange still. But I'm going to put on another tan tonight, so I'm extra tan. I did different heatless curls today. I don't think they probably worked out because my hair was dry when I put them in. But I've been doing it this way after I curl my hair with heat to preserve the curls at night. And it's worked really nice. Let me see. Yeah. It looks okay, but definitely it's just gonna fall out. Okay. Oh, it just feels so nice to have clean hair. I can't even. Okay, so this isn't really a from dry way. I mean, it added a little something something, and I guess that's what matters. Again, I didn't do anything with my bangs. I just like can't be bothered right now. So I'm just gonna throw in this headband again, and then I don't know, does it look, looks cute, looks like something. So today's gonna be another really hot, humid day. The high is like 83, I think. Do I have water in here? Ugh, no. Need to go fill up my water kettle so I can have some tea. What was I saying? Hot day, hot, humid. So part of the reason my hair is definitely not going to stick. Also, it's supposed to rain is what I'm trying to get at. And other than my van, I don't really have plans today, except I have to do laundry and get my house ready to go out of town. It's just, I've been neglecting it while I've been home this time, but I've been having a really fatiguey week this week. So Yeah, and then next week I think I'm going to visit my friend in New York City. So I think I might be gone for a while. So we'll see. I tried for a second to look cute. I thrifted that denim dress like I think last year, and I thought, ooh, that's so nostalgic, like summer in the US, like whatever. And it is so cute, but it just like wasn't that comfy. So I put on this dress. I got this from Lulu's years ago, like back in 2020, because back in 2020 or the surrounding years, you know what was huge was Zimmerman. And I still love Zimmerman. I don't see any influencers talking about it anymore the way they were back then. And I remember Lydia Millen had this Zimmerman dress that was like khaki colored. It basically, this is a knockoff of that dress. Obviously not made with the same, you know, quality as a Zimmerman dress, I'm sure. But it's still one of my favorite dresses. It's just so easy to throw on. It's so comfy. I definitely forgot my camera. I'm at my grandma's house. I found a pot I can put cuttings in. But I don't have soil. And I'm not really seeing soil I can just dig from the ground. So I think I might actually have to go get some in order to do this. But she's got tons and tons of hydrangeas. The thing is, my aunt, this is the flowers that I got from my aunt to put in front of my house. And they're little right now, but hopefully that's what they will look like someday. Here are 2 big bushels of hydrangeas. But as I'm looking at them, one of the neighbors has chickens and you can hear them. It's quite funny. All of the, it's like all of the branches have cutting or have flowers on them already. There's some old wood or dead wood, is that what they would call it in there? So I don't know. Am I too late to be making cuttings? I'll have to do a little more research before I cut. And I was thinking I could just dig this soil up, but I kind of hate to do that. But my grandma spent years and years and years composting, so surely the soil is actually like amazing quality here. But there's another set of hydrangeas down here. I think. No, other side of the house. I don't know why. I thought it was right here, but there's other stuff here. No word from the van people yet. Hopefully they come sooner than later because I have to drive all the way back to my house, pack, finish my laundry, do all that, and then go sleep at my mom's house so that Belle can be there since I work so early in the morning. Oh, wait. Yes. Yeah, I am bringing her there. Or maybe this is the plant that I have. Is this the same? I think it's different than that other one. Here is the other hydrangeas. There's like a few different ones. So, again, when I was looking at doing the cuttings, oh, here's one. It said, no, that one has a flower too. It said to cut, okay, these ones don't have flowers, so maybe I can take these, but these aren't as like full, so I kind of hate to cut off of them. But the other ones, it's like there's flowers on every single leaf. But I wonder if we just cut the head off. I don't know. Anyway, that's my plan, but I'm rather unprepared since I don't have soil or anything. I could do it at my mom's too. She has a really big hydrangea bush. But yeah, I just want them so bad. I want just like big, yard full of hydrangeas and roses, but that's a whole nother thing. I've tried transplanting roses from here at my house already, and they died immediately. They did not transport well, so I think I'm going to have to try something else for that. There she goes, all racked up, ready to say goodbye. The man picking her up was so nice too. Bye, man. So surreal, so surreal. I can't believe she's gone. But it feels good. It's one thing off my plate at the moment to just worry about, because it wasn't parked at my house. So it's just taking up space at somebody else's house. And so I was worrying about it being in the way. Also, the mice being in it was kind of a thing. The other thing is I've been paying insurance on the van every month. And granted, I didn't have like RV insurance, so it was not expensive insurance. But that's $70 a month. Every month I can be putting on my credit card, or, you know, I don't know, anything, food. Like, I'm sweating. My hair is getting wet because I'm sweating. But I don't like to drive with cloth clips in. So, yeah, now I've got to cancel my insurance. I don't know. It feels good at this point. It feels like, I don't know why. It was just always hanging over me emotionally, physically, everything. And now it's just gone. And I can move on to other things, worry about other things, and then eventually have a new project. So I have lots of plans for my house, like just things that I want to do to my house. So I'm like, now I can either fully commit to those things, or, you know, you all know I'm having this like identity crisis, or I don't even know if that's what it is. It's just like this, I'm on a financial journey. I have financial goals. I'm struggling to live my life and also meet those financial goals. I believe that life is meant to be enjoyed. I do. I refuse to believe that in order to have some level of success, you have to forego all of your ethics and morals, forego any fun you could possibly have in this life, and just eat, sleep, work, barely eat now because the beauty standard is to not eat. But anywho, yeah, so I'm struggling to make the most of life and still meet my financial goals, but we're doing it, we're on our way. So do I know exactly what's next for me? No, but I think I am going to keep putting my life into the house. I don't necessarily plan on selling it at this point. I do think it is a good idea to keep it until I know for absolute certain that I'm not going to miss it if I let it go. And the reality is if I sell it, I won't be renting. If I sell it, I will quite literally be like, moving into like an RV or another van or bus situation. I'm leaning towards RV because your girl's not trying to do another build. But, yeah. So, anywho, those are my life thoughts at the moment. I don't know. It's exciting. It feels good. This definitely was the right time. I can tell because I feel relief and not sadness or anxiety or something like that. So I think I'm in a good place in my life right now, in the sense, like, I know I talk about the financial strains and all sorts of things like that, but the reality is I'm paying for my house. I can afford to live there. I'm trying to afford to live there while also meeting other financial goals and do other things. And that's, if I wasn't paying off my credit card, I could be saving quite a bit of money every month, or using that money for travel here and there, or putting more stuff into the house. Right now I'm working a really good amount. I have really, really high hopes that this progesterone will make a difference in my life, but again, I'm I'm really trying not to get my hopes too high, because that's what happened with the Wellbutrin. I thought it would change my life, and it helped, but it did not change my life. So, anywho, yeah, things are good. Things are good. Things are good. If the progesterone can help, if I can just have more energy back, there's just a lot, you know. I can film more videos on my days off instead of sleeping every day on my day off, and feeling sluggish. So, yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. Feeling really happy, feeling really good. And that's that. I would love to get my house into a place where I could rent it out, where I'm not, you know, like, let's say I want to live somewhere else for a year, or even, let's say I did get an RV and I just want to travel in my RV for a year. You know, not necessarily sell all my possessions and stuff. I would love the option to be able to rent it, even for just a year, or something. So, you know, that's kind of my goal, is to look towards that, where the house wouldn't be a burden necessarily. And, oh God, I'm just looking at the interest rate gods, and please, God, let these interest rates drop down. Let them drop down. I need like a solid, even just a 4.5%. Please get me down to 4.5%, would change my life. So if we all pray together, maybe we'll have some sort of energetic shift, and we can manifest those interest rates going down.